Just finished filling up with water and dumping at Lewis and Clark Caverns State Park's campground, and really enjoyed it here, but it's time to move on. Gonna drive about 2 hours to the southwest to another state park area. Well, first we're gonna go to a free campground, so we'll show you that. It should be on a reservoir. It's supposed to be pretty cool. Here we go.
I have good news and I have just okay news. Let me show you the good news. Check out our view. We are right on a reservoir. I don't think we've had a view quite this good of a body of water since we started. The okay news is, look at the weather. It's about 35 now with light flurries. So probably won't be enjoying this outside as much as we probably could because it's so cold and snow. But we're here for 2 nights, including tonight, and then we're moving further south towards Idaho Falls. Let's go get the rug. Trying to do this with one hand while I'm holding the camera in the other isn't the easiest thing to do in the world. There we go. All the time-lapse footage you see of us driving, this is where it is. And it's that easy. Apparently up to a half a foot of snow is capable around 5,500 feet through tonight into tomorrow. Then the snow level rises to about 6,000 feet, where up to a foot or more can accumulate. We're at right around 5,500 feet, so we're kind of in that gray area.
So tomorrow might be a snow day. We have plans for tomorrow, but if it's snowy, we may not go. But we leave here on Saturday to head down to Idaho Falls. So, and that's supposed to be 45 degrees and partly sunny, so we should be fine by then.
By the way, what reservoir is this again?
Clark Canyon?
Clark Canyon, that's it, Clark Canyon Reservoir. I didn't say that the first time because
we're in the Horse Prairie
I don't remember things like that. The Horse Prairie Campground.
Which is a
free campground. It's got one of those old-fashioned water spigots that we saw in the Teton Mountains a couple weeks ago. Now we actually know how to use it. But this campground can accommodate pretty much any size rig. 45 is probably stretching it, but there's not a tree around that you would have to maneuver to avoid. So
we got these
there
big
is that.
ramadas, and if it wasn't so yucky, it'd be a beautiful view.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever been in a campground where we are literally the only ones here. This is only one side of the campground. The other side is back that way, but there's no one over there either. So we are the only ones in this entire place. We are definitely in off-season in Montana. But check this place out. I mean, every campsite has one of these covered structures with a table inside. So that's kind of nice. Water right there. We couldn't get that to work though. Maybe I'm just stupid. I'll have to do some more research. Good morning. It's snowing, but not too bad. It's just really cold and quite windy. I don't think it's supposed to get much worse here. Higher elevations, like above 6,000 feet it is, but it's cold and really our first snow in the Airstream since we started this whole adventure. So that's kind of cool. So the plan for today was to go see this little ghost town thing, but it's about 40 miles away. And we were gonna just kind of play it by ear to see how bad the snow got. But we still need more diesel before we leave tomorrow, which we're going to do anyway. So we need to get out today at some point just to get some more diesel. But I think we'll be okay. Well, this is us saying screw it, it's cold, there's snow, but we drove all this way out here to visit Bannack State Park, which is supposed to be a ghost town of sorts.
It was the first territorial capital of Montana and a gold rush town.
That too. So we're here.
It was $8 since we're not Montana. We don't have Montana plates on our vehicles, but that includes this cool book about Bannack.
It is cool.
Well, it has lots of information and it has the map. So we're gonna walk the town, and any building that is unlocked we can go into. So that's kind of cool.
I don't think this one's unlocked.
It looks like it is.
Oh, is it? Mr. White, he discovered gold along with some others, and they established this place, which
Bannack.
is now
which is now a ghost town, but it was the first territorial capital of Montana, and they started it in 1862. That is the drugstore.
interesting.
Bannack's gold was unique. While most gold was 80 to 95% pure, some of Bannack's gold was 99.5%. Gold scales could be found in every establishment because most services were paid for in gold.
Welcome to the drugstore. So you can pick up your drugs and get a haircut. Great bargains. Look at that. Great bargains. Someone's being a little creepy. We're in there. Hotel rooms. Somewhat smaller than the hotel rooms you'd see today.
Well, they didn't have bathrooms. They didn't have to share.
Impressive staircase. What can I get you, ma'am? Whiskey?
Whiskey, straight
Whiskey?
up.
Oh.
Nice people did not wander into Skinner's. This is where the most dangerous, meanest, and ruthless men in the territory congregated. He was discovered cheating. Both men emptied pistols at each other inside this saloon, missing every shot. At first, the only effect of their impromptu fray seemed the shooting of Toodles, a small local dog. While lamenting the loss of the community dog, it was discovered that George Carhart was shot in the stomach. He died a short time later in extreme agony.
Extreme agony. This is Bachelor's Row, where some of the miners actually built some fairly rudimentary structures for themselves instead of just sleeping outside. Yeah, exactly.
It's like a 5-foot doorway.
It's a Courtney-sized building. Repent. Apparently we're not supposed to go to Tulsa. This cabin was built with nothing but hand tools.
In 1864.
In 1864.
Look how well the joints are and everything.
And it's still standing today. A short dude lived here.
I think most people were shorter then, so most doorways were shorter.
They say this house is haunted because of all the people that died.
It's a quarantine house. They put people in here who had diseases, including children, and many of them passed away in this house while they were keeping them quarantined from the rest of the town.
A quarantine house. I guess that explains it. Listen for the crying children. For steps.
I'll let you go first.
Just a big open room. Here we have the first jail inside the Montana Territory.
Apparently the gallows were visible. So they chain you to the floor. This is the original jail built in the 1860s. And then through this little window, you can actually see where the gallows were.
Yeah, this is one of those places that I wouldn't want to spend too much time in, just kind of in general. Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break.
I hope they wouldn't. Next view of the creek.
Yeah. Inside these walls, these tiny little, just hundreds of these tiny little pieces of wood.
That's how they used to do it for drywall. They put plaster on top of it.
Yep. You see what it says down there? Quick meal. Wow, look at that stove.
Pretty cool. That concludes our tour of Bannack. I just have to say it's the first ghost town I've ever been to. And really, really freaking cool.
If I was born in any other era, I like to think it would be like the 1860s, 1850s, in a town very similar to this. Probably not in Montana, because I'm a wimp when it comes to the cold. Maybe Arizona. This truck is filthy, look at this.
I know, it got really dirty driving here.
Ugh.
What do you have, Steve?
This is a blizzard.
What's the temperature outside right now?
35. Don't judge me. This is a blizzard from Dairy Queen. The Royal Oreo Fudge. We saw Dairy Queen on the way in yesterday, and I've had it on my mind for the past 24 hours. So, hot or cold, this was gonna happen.